it's Karen from Creative Hands, and today is day 10 of our 12 Days of Christmas series. Unfortunately, yesterday when I did record, YouTube blocked my video for copyright reasons because I was playing Christmas music in the background. So I felt that I needed to go on and re-record it so that you guys will have a visual creating the explosion box. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to go on and get started. This is day 10 of our 12 Days of Christmas series. And today we're doing an explosion box. A little bit more advanced, but I know you guys can do it, okay? Your supplies that you're going to be needing, you're going to be needing the cutting and scoreboard. You're going to need your bone folder. You're going to need some inks, okay? You're going to need some stamps, okay? You're going to need glue, whether it's a wet glue or an adhesive strip. You can use a pick tool or some type of tool to pick the back of your dimensionals off. You're going to need some ribbon, okay, as well, some more ribbon. And then you're going to need, I use this here, crocodile to finish my corners, okay? So if you have a crocodile, that's fine. If not, you don't have to have it. And then you're going to need some paper. I am using our Glad Tidings paper here, and it's double-sided, okay? And then you can use a corresponding color, green. You're going to need something for a lid, okay? And you're also going to be needing some scissors, okay? So I have all my supplies next to me here. Then wait a minute, what you're gonna need? You're gonna need some dimensionals as well, okay? So we're gonna go on and get started. You're going to take your scoreboard, and you need a 12 by 12 piece of paper. The measurements will be posted, okay? So you don't need to worry about the measurements, okay? So here we're going to do your 12 by 12 paper. Let's move some stuff out of my way. 12 by 12 paper, you're going to score it at 4. And you're going to score it at 8. You're going to turn it clockwise and do the same thing. Score at 4 and 8. Okay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to cut these here 4 corners out, and you can't really see because it is designer paper. So what I tend to do is just fold on my score lines so that at least I could see where my corners are. Okay, and I'm not trying to crease them right now. I'm just trying to see where my score lines are, okay? Then I'm going to take, you can cut these here 4 corners, 1, 2, 3, 4 corners out. You can cut them out with scissors, but I try to do them with my scoreboard. So I just take and I put it over here at 8, and then I take my cutter here and bring it down to 4, okay? And then I slide this over to 4. And then where I left off at that 4, I punch in and I slide it back up, okay? And then what I do is I rotate, okay? And then I'm going to put that at 8, put this down. I'm only coming down to 4. Okay, and when I get to 4, you're going to see this piece is going to come out. I'm going to slide it to 4 and leave it here at 4 here. And then I'm going to go up, okay? Then I'm going to turn it again. I'm just putting it at 4 and 8 and cutting. Okay, so here I have it at 4. My blade keeps moving. I have it at 4 here. And you're just cutting out corners, okay? Okay, and then I'm going to move, that's my 2 corners out, move it over to 4. And I'm going to bring it down to 4. Okay, then I'm going to turn again at 8. Bring that up. And if it doesn't come out, you can just put a little bit of, go down a little bit further until it comes off. And then that's at 4. And then those are my 4 panels that comes out, okay? So, we're done with that, okay? And here we have it. I'm going to take my bone folder now, and I'm going to crease this down, okay? And then those are out of my way. I'm going to flip this over because I got some writing on my paper. I want it to be clear. There we go. Okay, so I have already done some pre-cutting, okay? So I'm going to move this out of my way, and then I'm going to bring in my little panels, okay? So these are my panels. These, the white base card is 3, whatever, let me see, no it's not, yes, it's 3.5 by 9, and then you're going to score it at 2 3/8 and 5 3/4, but again, don't worry, the measurements will be below, okay? So I'm going to go on and get these put on here, and I'm going to use my adhesive here. So let me figure out what I'm doing here, because I have my little patterns. That goes on the inside, and this goes on the outside. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I have to pay attention with my patterns, okay? So here we have it. Take this, and we're going to put this right here on the outside. And then for this bottom one, we're going to put this on the bottom, okay? And like I said, don't worry about the measurements. They are at below. Then I'm going to take this and put that there. And then I'm going to open it. I'm going to put this here, that there. And to put these here panels right here, I'm using my stamp and seal because it's easier for me to use it there. But if you want to have a give, you want to make sure that you use wet glue. Like for this piece right here, I'm going to bring in my wet glue because I'm going to seal these 2 ends. And then for this one, I'm going to take and put it here and then close that up, okay? Come on. So here we have it here. I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this here. And then what I'm going to do is take my wet glue here and just put some right here because we're going to make a pocket, okay? So that's our first flap, okay? And I'm going to take some paper clips and then just put it on it to hold that together, okay? So that's my first one. And then we're going to move over here to the second one, okay? Again, I'm just going to use my regular adhesive here. I'm going to put this on the front. Let me see. Make sure you have it right. Okay, that goes on the front. And notice I'm doing it in a specific order to make sure that I don't mess up my pattern that I have here. Okay. And I'm going to take this and I pull that down just so that I can get that even. Okay. And then this one goes up in here. You notice they're opposite. I'm doing opposites, okay? So this right here will go on the inside. Then I'm going to put this on the inside. And I thought this was really cute. These little boxes you can do for any occasion. And they're really cute. And people can put pictures in them. You can put candy in the middle in a bag for them. You can put a box in the center. Okay, so here we have this one. That's the second one. We're moving right along here. And we're going to do this one. And the measurements are super easy to cut. And then we're going to, we did that one. And then this one goes here, that one goes there. And then this one goes here. Okay, so I'm going to do the outside one. And like I said, this one has a little bit bigger border. Okay, it's all right. I'm kind of close on that one, but it's okay. This one goes here. And put this right here in the center, the panel here. Okay, and then this one right here, I have it a little bit longer, but I know this one probably is a little bit shorter, but it's okay. We'll go on and get this one down. And I think these are some pretty traditional, nice pretty traditional colors, that red and green. And we're just bringing this here. I'm going to bring this flap up. And I need to make that even on that side. Okay, and again, using some paper clips. And then I have my last one over here to do. And we had 2 of those. So, yep. This is the one that I'm going to do. Put some adhesive here. Okay, put that one there. Yep. I'm going to take and put adhesive on here and put it on the front. And then we're going to put adhesive here and put this one there and this one there, and then go on and close it up. and make the pocket. And like I said, I usually use the liquid glue, but I am using this one as a sample. So I decided to use my stamp and seal runner. Okay, so there we have it. We're going to take this, put just a little bit of glue here so that we can close this pocket. And close that pocket. And there we have it. So we have our 4 pockets that we're going to put on the inside of our card. Okay. So what I want to do now is I'm going to go on and stamp. And if you see these right here, I've already done the corners on these 3. I'm going to show you how to cut your corners or decorate your corners. Make it a decorative edge. You just take it and slide it in there and punch. And that wasn't the one that I was supposed to do, but it's okay. I'll still go with it and punch. One of them will be different, but it's okay. Okay. And there you have a decorative edge. Okay. So I'm going to go on and get my stamps ready to stamp. So here's one. And this is my first stamp right here. And I'm going to be using red and green ink. So I'm going to bring in my red. And I'm going to ink that up. And then I'm just going to stamp. Okay, that's my first one. Bring in another stamp. I'm doing 2 in red and 2 in green. So this one says, thinking of you at Christmas. I'm inking this one out with red. And we're going to go on and stamp on that one. Okay, and then we're going to bring the next one in, and we're going to put some green ink on this. Stamp this with the green ink pad. And we get to do the stamping and get it out of the way. Okay. Here we go. We're going to stamp that one there. And then we're going to put this last one here. I think I might need to change my blocks because it's a little bit bigger. Okay. And then we're going to ink this one up. Okay. Get my ink out of my way. And here we go. We're going to stamp this one. Okay, there we have all our stamps done. Just trying to get all the labor and stuff done. So now it's just a matter of us putting the card together now. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, we're going to move these to the side and we're going to bring in the lid to the box. The lid is 6 by 6 and it's scored at 1 inch on all 4 sides, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to come and you can fold them, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your scissors and you're going to come in and you're going to cut here at the corner. And then I like to miter my corners, which means I'm just cutting on a slight angle. And then on this end piece, I'm cutting on an angle. It helps the box fold a little bit better and the edges look a little bit smoother. Okay, so that's all that does. Just a little trick in crafting. And you're just cutting up to the first little score mark line and then mitering. Okay, cut here, a little angle, not too wide of an angle. Okay, and then a small angle over here. Okay. And then we're going to go on and get this ready, this top ready. I'm going to use some liquid glue. And all you're going to do is put some glue here and here on the little tabs. Okay. And then you're going to just bring them up. Bring it edge to edge. Edge to edge, and then just hold it in place for a few minutes till it adheres. Okay, and then you do the same thing with the other two ends. You bring them in, put a little glue, and bring those two in, hold it there, hold it there, and hold it there. Okay, so we have everything ready to assemble. Okay, so set that off to the side. Now what we're going to do is we can take and put our sentiments on the top. I'm gonna bring these in. I'm just gonna put our sentiments on here, and I was just trying to figure out what color I want with what. I'll put the green on there and a red on these. Okay, and we're going to put these down with dimensionals. Okay. So, take and turn this over. Move that out the way, and we'll work one at a time. Get our dimensionals on here. And I usually put 4 on here, but I put 1 in the center. Put 5, and then 2 on the ends and 1 on the center. So here we have this one. And this one I'm just going to put straight. Okay. Just put it right in the center. Okay. Then we're going to bring in the next one. Flip that over. Put our dimensionals down. And get it on the card. Okay, so I'm going to take and put this right here in the center. Okay, there we have the second one. Then we're going to bring this one in, put the dimensionals in, and remember I made a mistake and used the wrong side of my little chomper, but it's okay. It still looks good. And I bet no one will notice it, because in crafting, it's unique. Okay, so with this one, I'm going to take this here and turn this one on an angle. Okay, just a little bit different. And then I'm going to bring my last one in and put my dimensionals. And then we're going to take this one as well and put it on an angle. Okay, so now we're ready to do all the assembling of the box. Okay, so let's bring our box base in. This is our base. So now what we're going to do is we have a ribbon, okay? And we're going to take the ribbon, we're going to lay it here, and we're going to put our card here. And then what we're going to do is tie a bow, okay? But we want to make sure that we have our ribbon even the way we want it. And I usually cut a lot of ribbon, extra ribbon, because I need to make the bow. Okay, so here we have it right there. And then we're going to take the back of this here and we're just going to glue the whole entire back up, and we're going to stick it down. And for this, you do want to use the wet glue so that you make sure that it stays, okay? And you just look for the center and you glue it down, okay? You can take your bone folder. And like I said, the glue will let you move it just a little bit before it actually sets in place, okay? So, this is the first one. You bring your ties up to your ribbon. You bring that up, and then you just make a cute little bow. And then when you're done, you cut your edges. I'm not going to cut them yet. I'm going to move on to the next one. And then I'm going to bring this piece of ribbon in. I'm going to put my card base here so that I can measure my ribbon here, make sure it's even. Okay, that's where I want it. And then I'm going to take it and put my glue to the back of it. Like I said, you want to be kind of generous with the glue here because you want that to make sure that it stays. Okay, and I'm just going to put this down, kind of eyeballing the center. Okay. Bringing in my ribbon to tie it. And I use the ribbon as a closure. You can use magnets if you want. I've done one that has magnets closure. So, but this is easy. So that's the second one. We're going to bring in our third one over here with our ribbon. Put this down. Okay. And again, I'm just putting some glue on the back of it to glue it down. And then we're just going to tie our bow. And on the top of each one of them, it has a cute little Christmas sentiment. This one says Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The other one says, may your, what does it say? May magic and wonders bloom this holiday. Okay, so I got that one. That one is a little bit loose, but it's okay. And then I'm going to take my last ribbon and put it over here. Get my last card here, put it down, get my ribbon. Okay, trying to even it. There we go. Take and put my glue on here. Glue it down. Okay, let's see here. We want to make sure that you are going in the right direction. Okay. Glue that down. I usually just press on the inside. And these are so cute. And you can decorate them however you like. Like I said, you can take and get a cellophane bag, a Christmas cellophane bag, and fill it up with candy if you want. Uh-oh, that one was really loose, Karen. Okay, we got to do better with that bow. Got to do better. Let's see. Okay, this is kind of loose here for me. Why are you acting ugly with me? With my last bow that I have to tie. Okay, let's do this. Hold that down. Okay, that's a whole lot better. That's a whole lot better. I can deal with that. Okay, so there you have it. And I like to just take my edges and cut the excess ribbon off at an angle. Give it a nice little finished look. Just cut it on an angle. Uh-oh. I was trying to cut the daggone ribbon. No, we're not going to do that. Okay, let's do this. There we go. Okay, so here we have it. Cute little accordion box. And like I said, you can get some candy in a cellophane bag. You can put that in the center. You can even take and put another little small box in the center. You can decorate this however you want to. But this is just a basic accordion box. Okay, so basically, let's put our lid on it. We're going to put our lid on it. And you just fold it up like this here. Pull it up like this. And then you take the top lid and you put the lid on it. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take some ribbon here, red ribbon, and we're going to just dress this little box up here. And we're going to tie a bow. And if you want, you can continue and do a double bow or whatever, but there you have it. You have the accordion, the explosion box. And then the person gets it And it's a box. See how pretty that is? Beautiful box. You give it to them. They open it up. And then take the box off, the top off. And when you take the top off, it falls. And then they just open the ribbon and it pops up. And like I said, here you can even go further. You can put another sentiment here. You can even take one of these here, cards here, cut it down to size. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You can cut this down to size and put it in here. Let's put a green background. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, let me take and put this green behind here to show you what I'm talking about when I say you can make a pocket or make a little tag. To put in the pocket. Or they can put a photo on there, in there. You can decorate this however you like. Okay. And then just for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to take this and cut that. And then I'm going to take and cut this, okay? Like I said, you can take this and stick it in there. And I think I was a little bit too high. Okay. Let's see, but you guys know. And you can take and you can put it right, stick it up in there. And because I did that, look what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this to give me a decorative edge on here. Okay, so look at there. Then you just take that card, stick it up in there, and fold it down. They can put a card up in there. You can put a picture, sayings, whatever you want. You can do that, okay? So, there we have it, our explosion box. This is day 10. And again, I apologize for YouTube blocking me. I just was in the spirit, Christmas spirit, had the Christmas music playing, and it caught some of the songs and they blocked me. So, I know now I either have to have the copyrighted music or I just don't have no music at all. And you guys just have to listen to me talk. Okay. Now look, I'm having a hard time making a bow. There we go. Alrighty, so there we have it. The explosion box, day 10. All the measurements are below. Everything that I have used on the box is there. I'm going to set this one aside, and I will show you the one that I did on yesterday. The one that I did yesterday is the same concept, okay, but I just used different paper. And actually, I did some embossing on some of my papers. But when you go to the description, it's going to have this paper, this actual paper here in the descriptions, okay? And it's the same thing. Like I said, this is the one that I did yesterday. Beautiful, beautiful. Stampin' Up! Has beautiful holiday paper. So if you're doing Christmas projects, you know, head on over to my online store so that you can get some beautiful Christmas paper. And this is another one that I did that's a little bit more advanced, and I'm going to be doing a class on this one. And it is an explosion box as well. And when you open it, it actually have 2 layers, okay? You have your first layer, which is right here. And this has like a belly band, and you take, remember I told you the little tags, and you just take and stick that through there. That's that one. And then this one right here has a magnetic closure that lifts up. Okay, and on this one has a magnetic closure that lifts up, and then this lifts up and it pulls out accordion style. And then if you look, it has the back of that as well. So it's an accordion style, and all I did is just mirror it. That's a poinsettia. You turn it, and the only thing is I usually do a mirror opposite what's on the other side. This one is a little tag, and you put that in a little belly band there. Nothing here. And again, this right here has a magnet opening. You can hear that magnet. And then if you turn it again, you have the poinsettia as a decoration. And then with this one, you open it and you pull it this way, and then it goes that way, accordion style. Okay, so just wanted to show you all the different accordion boxes. Okay, so there we have it. Again, thank you guys for watching the video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And if you do, go to my online page to purchase anything off of my online store. Make sure that you use the host code 6NGW4B3F. Again, host code 6NGW4B3F. My online store website is KarenFinley.stampinup.net, and you can follow me on Facebook at Karen's Creative Hands, or just type in Creative Hands and you'll find me. Okay, we have 2 more days to go, so I'll see you soon.